Hey everybody, it's Monday. It may or may not be by the time I get this uploaded, but that's just life. Madeline, did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap? How about B-Face? Hi, Brielle. Hi, good morning. Okay, sorry for the weird transitions, but as soon as I started talking, the baby spoke up, and that's just kind of how it always is, but that's okay. So it's been a while. So in that time, we had the girl's birthday. We had a triple princess birthday party for the twins and for Emmy, and it was fun. We just kind of had family only, which was good because, I mean, in the year that the girls have been alive, they've been sick once. And I know exactly when that was and why they got sick. And so I wanted to avoid that as much as possible. So we only had healthy friends or healthy family come over, and we had a fun princess party for them. Let's see what else has happened. Oh, almost put the kids in public school. So the twins decided that they didn't want to sleep. We were trying so hard to get them to sleep, and they would not go to sleep before like 2 o'clock in the morning. So when you're exhausted, life seems to be so much more chaotic than it really is, I think. So school was hard, we weren't sleeping, and I was like, there's a school a block away, we can just put the kids in there. But I'm glad I didn't. I don't know if it was like a TV show that I saw or something on Facebook, but it said like, don't quit on the hard days. And this month was kind of like, or January, was just like one long hard day, and I didn't want to just give up on schooling. And it wasn't like the big kids were being difficult. Like Ben was the only one being able to go to school, but he wasn't being difficult. It's just like I couldn't get to it because the babies were so demanding, and I was just so tired. But we figured it out. Sleeping is so much better now. We're getting like 9 hours a night, which is amazing. I seriously feel like a completely different person. And school is going so much better, and I'm glad I didn't put them in it. We love homeschooling. They love homeschooling. You can ask them. I promise they do like it. What else? Let's see. Oh, I've already started planning next year's homeschooling stuff because Ben has kind of like just flown through all of his schoolwork this year. He's in almost third grade math already. Loves math. Finished all his science. Reading, he's just about caught up grade level wise. That was a hard subject for him, but I don't know, it just clicked, and now he's doing so much better. I'm actually working on creating my own curriculum for him for science, and I'll show you that when it's mostly done, but right now it's just kind of like first draft, and that's never pretty. Oh, for those who saw my personal Facebook, you saw that I cut up my hand. I had a battle with a box fan. One of the nights I was trying to put the boys to sleep, and they couldn't fall asleep, so I was like, okay, I'll just take this fan and I'll turn it on, and maybe the white noise will help them fall asleep. Well, as soon as I turned it on, the whole thing fell, and it was dark in the room, so I didn't see that the front part of it had popped off. And so I quickly tried to grab it before it hit the ground, and that way it wouldn't wake up the babies. And on accident, I stuck all 4 fingers in the blade spinning at full speed. So at first, it really didn't hurt. It was just kind of like, it stung just for a second, but not terribly. And then like I felt stickiness like on my hand, and I was like, oh, I bet that's blood. And sure enough, I turned on the light, and my fingers had so much blood on them, and I could see the scars. I'll show you here. I'll cut to a picture. So I went into the living room, and I was holding my hands up, bloody and everything, and Josiah's like, did you cut off a finger? And at that point, like, I laughed, but I started feeling so sick. Like any type of blood or ouchie I'm not a blood person. So immediately I felt nauseous and lightheaded, and I think I almost passed out. But if you can ask any of my siblings, it's not hard for me to pass out. They probably have some stories for you there. But yeah, so They healed up pretty nicely. It's been a week. I only have a bandage on this one right now because the scab is coming off, and that's just gross. And then my pinky, it did get infected, and so it's a little bit sore. But I mean, of all 4 fingers, that's the only one that's causing me issues right now. So I'm finally able to do everything I wanted to do. It's hard not being 100% when you've got diapers to change, dishes to do, and everything else. Like, life doesn't stop just because I was dumb and stuck my hand in a fan blade. What else is new? Oh, so Josiah has started going to town meetings for Greentown. It's super small. Everyone's like welcome, and he's getting to know a lot of like the town like officials and getting to some input in. So in Greentown, there is a lot of elderly people, not a lot of young families and stuff, and so we come in and we kind of like offer a new perspective. Like, everyone that's been here has been here forever. And so, yeah, he's been able to kind of give ideas of what might make Greentown more attractive to younger families and get more people to move here, because it really is wonderful. Like, it's quiet, not a whole lot going on, which is so different from Fishers. We do miss the fact that like everything's so, like in Fishers, I mean, just go down the street and you'll hit restaurants and stores. Here you have to travel like 15 minutes either direction to hit anything. Like, we don't have a Kroger, we don't have a Walmart. We have like 2 stoplights maybe, but we love it. And yeah, it's exciting that he's starting to be a part of that. And then once the kids get a little bit older, they can go to the meetings too and kind of get a little bit insight to like small town government and whatnot. So that's fun.
Can I get up?
You can get up. Come on.
I can't.
Climb up here. You always do. You say hi. Emmy, tell them how old you are now. You had a birthday. How old are you now?
More birthdays.
What?
More birthdays.
You want more birthdays?
Yeah.
Did you like birthday cake?
My more birthdays.
More birthdays. How old are you?
2,
You're not 2. How old are you?
2, 3.
3. Yeah. Do you like being 3?
Yes.
Did you have a princess party?
Yes.
Was it fun?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you watch Blippi on your phone?
You watch Blippi on my phone?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to go give it to your brothers?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Can I go?
But she's gonna go watch Blippi. If you haven't watched Blippi, he's an obnoxious clown-looking guy on YouTube. But yeah, all that's to say, we're still here. January is very long and very exhausting, but February is looking up. We've got Valentine's Day coming soon. That's always fun. I always get the kids like a little treat and a little stuffed animal. So I think Ben's gotten used to that and is expecting that, and he looks forward to that each year. His birthday's coming soon. I can't believe he's gonna be 7. And then we have a date night. Gosh, I don't even know. I think we had like a date like soon after the twins came home. But yeah, we have a family friend down in Fishers who offered to watch all 5 kids, and we're absolutely going to take her up on that. Might go to IKEA because that's what people in their 30s do apparently on date nights. But anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Hopefully I can keep you guys updated more often. This spring we'll have some fun. We'll have, but yeah, hopefully this spring we'll be having a lot of fun. We'll have a consultant come out here in a few weeks probably and talk about putting up a fence, which is going to be like life-changing. Because in Fishers, you know, we had an apartment for the last 3 years and we didn't have a yard. Like, we had a community field kind of next to the apartment that everyone in the apartment community was allowed to be in. But I mean, there was like dog poop all over, and like everybody was out there all the time, and it just wasn't like private. It wasn't very fun. You couldn't even like throw a ball without like stepping in dog poop. Anyway, so we're looking forward to a fence and then everything spring has to offer, and getting out of the house and being able to go places and not worry about like the flu and RSV and all that fun stuff. So anyway, have a great week and we'll talk to you later.